Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Let's get this set up here. Let's see. Hello, Sir Lord Bob. Hello, EDL. Welcome in. Lumen, welcome in. God of the Fire. Hello, welcome in. Hold on. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. So you may be wondering why I sound so different, and it's because I'm still sick. I'm still well, like I'm getting better, but my voice is completely fucked up right now. My voice is completely fucked. I do not normally sound like this, I assure you, but like I got sick on last Tuesday or last Wednesday, and it wasn't the worst cold I've ever had, but for some reason it killed my voice. Like it almost completely killed my voice. Like I posted in the Discord like what my voice sounded like when I was sick. It sounded so bad. And it only got worse. Like it was like to the point where like I posted about this on Twitter. I could only communicate like by making noises like Courage the Cowardly Dog, like because that was the only way I could speak, was by like making noises. It was that bad. So I still have like kind of this case of laryngitis. It's getting better, and I probably like shouldn't be pushing it, but I probably shouldn't even be streaming. But you know what, you guys have, I feel bad. I haven't streamed in like almost 3 weeks, and I know you guys miss me, and I want to stream. I want to stream so badly. I was afraid I wasn't gonna remember how to use excuse me, OBS, but I still remember how to use OBS, so that's good. Some warm soup and tea. I have some tea right here. I have my tea with me. Soup would actually be good. I'll see if I can get my dad to get me some soup from the market tonight, because yeah. It's really weird though, because so I got sick from my mom. My mom got sick first, and then I caught it from her. But for some reason, it didn't kill her voice like it did mine. Like for me, it really like, oh my god, I'm glitching out. Like fucked up my voice. But like for her, it was totally fine. And the weird thing is my dad didn't get sick at all. Like my dad still, like it's been like over a week and he has not gotten sick, even though we were all in close proximity with each other. So I don't know what this is, some kind of like new Euro virus going around, but I got it. I thought it was COVID, so I took a test when I got back, and oh, Lumen, thank you so much for continuing your big slappy subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get this welcome back party started. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, speaking of subscriptions, posture check. Thank you. I got the money. I finally got the money from the subathon in. Sorry, I'll try not to cough into the microphone. It's not good. I got the money from Twitch for the subathon, so I will be working on the subathon goals. Probably it's gonna be kind of tight for me for the rest of the month. Probably next month is when I'm gonna start working on most of the subathon goals, because I know we have the Gundam stream, the Gunpla stream. Sorry, the Gunpla stream. We have the presentation. We have the cooking video. We have the short. We have a lot of things that I need to do, but the ones that require money, I did make a list of, and that would be the Gunpla one. I know which one I'm gonna get. And I'm gonna get it when I have the chance to do so. But yay, I got my money in. I'm so happy. Thank you all so much for your support during the subathon, by the way. Anyway, so I got back on I got back on Tuesday. It was actually not a bad flight. I should probably go in chronological order, starting from the beginning. I do also have a slideshow for you guys as well. It's a pretty big slideshow, so I do want to get to that pretty soon. But for now, I'll just talk about like the beginning of my flight. So before I left, I got TSA pre-check. My parents highly like told me like, you need to get TSA pre-check. So I think I told you guys, I went through enrollment on arrival when I got back from Japan several months ago, and that was an experience. But pre-check was like a life changer, dude. Because like going through airport security is so stressful because like, I mean, the biggest thing for me is like you have to take your shoes off, you have to take your electronics out, you got to take your jacket off, you got to, if you have a belt, you got to take that off, and you got to put that in the bins, and it's crowded, and people are like, it's an awful experience, and they're yelling at you. It's a terrible experience. Pre-check, you don't need to take anything out of your bag. You don't need to take your shoes off. Just put your shit on the, you know, the rolly thing, the scanner, and they just wave you through the checkpoint. They're just like, yeah, just go through the metal detector. Okay, you're good to go. It was like, holy shit. Because the thing I hate the most about going through airport security is taking out my electronics, because I have my phone, I have my Switch, I have my computer. That's 3 things in 3 different places that I have to take out and put back in. And you have to put the electronics separately from your bag. So I have to, and sometimes they're like, oh, you need to use a separate one for your shoes as well. And it's always a pain in the ass. I fucking hate going through airport security. And it's even worse because there's people who don't like understand how it works. And they're like, oh, do I need to take this out? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Or they just don't understand. And TSA is like, please, God, like, please. So TSA pre-check, thank Christ for that. I'm so glad I got TSA pre-check because that made my flight, not my flight, but just like the whole process so much easier. I got through security in like less than 20 minutes, which is like an amazing, beautiful thing, especially at the airport I went through. So we flew on United. It was like a... How long was the flight? Because we didn't fly directly into Italy. We flew to Frankfurt first. How long was that flight? I don't remember how long the flight was. Was it like 8 hours? It was like 8 hours. It was like an 8-hour flight. Like an eight and a half hour flight. Let's see. Seasick, hello, welcome in. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm talking about my vacation. Welcome in. So we flew United, which is not my favorite airline. I don't like United, and I was quite nervous about it too, because, you know, I only hear bad things about United. But it actually wasn't. Actually, no, it was kind of a terrible flight. I lied. It wasn't terrible, but so I got on the flight and I got in my seat, right? And I was in the window seat. The middle seat was empty, and the aisle seat was taken. So there was like a space in the middle seat, which was good. You know, I have room to stretch my legs. And like, I get on the plane, I sit down. This is before we take off, by the way. The lady in front of me, she just reclines her seat back all the way and remarks to her person she's traveling with, wow, look at how far back it goes. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh, she's one of those. She's one of those fucking people. Oh my God. No way. And so we get in the air, right? And you know what the first thing this fucking bitch does is? You know what the first thing this bitch does as soon as we get into cruising altitude? You know what it is. She reclines her seat back all the fucking way. All the way. All the way. And I'm just like, girl, I like, obviously I didn't say shit to her because whatever. But like, Siri, I think I'm going to say something controversial. I think that you should not be allowed to recline your seat on a plane at all. Like, if we're all going to suffer through this 8-hour flight, we're suffering together. I don't care if it's like 8 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. We're suffering together. We're suffering together. Painwheel, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome in, welcome in. Like, I straight up think that airplane seats should not recline. Because you know what? I'm like, I'm not going to recline my seat. I'm not going to recline my seat. I'm not that type of person. Like, I do not want to inconvenience the person behind me. I don't believe in that, right? So I have like my computer. I'm just like squished up with my computer trying to eat my meal. Like, like I can't really do it with it's hard the leap motion is glitching out as usual, but like I can't fucking eat my meal or watch my fucking computer shows with this bitch recline. And you know what? She wasn't even sleeping. She was like sitting up in her seat watching movies. She was sitting up in her seat. She wasn't even reclining in the seat. She was sitting up watching movies. This fucking bitch. I hate her. I hope that every flight she goes on, the person in front of her reclines her seat all the fucking way. Fuck that bitch. Anyway, because like the same thing happened to me when I was flying back from Japan, and I remember I tried to recline my seat just a little bit, and the person behind me just shoved my seat back. They just shoved my seat forward so that I couldn't recline. And I was just like, okay, well, I guess that's not gonna happen for me. I guess that's not gonna happen. But we flew into Frankfurt, and we were there for like all of an hour, maybe. We had like no time to like look around and stuff, so we were just in Frankfurt for like all of an hour. We had to go through EU passport control, which was slow as fuck. There were only 2 people working there. I don't know why, but for some reason at passport control, it's always like the slowest fucking thing in the world. They only have like 2 people working there, and there's like, oh, there's a problem, we have to call someone. Oh, I'm gonna then there's like the guy, he fucking leaves for like 20 minutes, and then he comes back, and it's like, where did you go, dude? Where the fuck did you go? But we made it through. The bathrooms in Europe are so nice. Like, the airport bathrooms are like real bathrooms, because you know how in American bathrooms you have that like huge ass gap between like the stalls and the doors? There's no gap, it's actual walls. A beautiful bathroom. Anyway, so we were in Germany for all of an hour. I texted Dolly, I was like, I am going towards your location, and you know, we had a little chat, and then we went to we flew into Florence, which was where we were gonna be staying, and that was like an hour flight. So, oh, and on the flight, I did watch the movie. I did watch a movie on the flight. I watched The Creator by Gareth Edwards, one of my favorite directors. Wonderful, wonderful movie. I really wanted to see it in theaters, but I never got around to it. And I really regret not seeing it in theaters, because that is like an IMAX movie, and I had to watch it on the shitty little fucking like Delt United plane screen, you know, with the shitty little earbuds they give you, those like piece of crap earbuds. Oh my god. Aloha Gator, welcome in. But it was a wonderful movie. I want to buy the Blu-ray, because that is a Blu-ray worthy movie. I love that movie. Oh my god. Highly recommend watching The Creator. So when we flew to Florence, we took a smaller airplane, and this always happens whenever we have to take these tiny airplanes, is that you don't get on the airplane from the airport directly. You have to take a bus sorry, out to the tarmac and then get on the plane. And it's like the worst thing ever, because the bus is fucking crowded, and there's like no room, and people have their luggage and their backpacks, and then you all have to squeeze onto the plane. But it was like a 5-minute bus ride, so it's not like the worst thing ever. They made you walk to the plane? Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. Hopefully it wasn't a long walk. But sorry, I'll have some tea. Still, yeah, hold on. There we go. Dia, hello, welcome in, welcome. I sat in the emergency exit row of the plane for the first time, because they called my name when we were getting like all settled in, and they're like, hey, you're gonna be sitting in the emergency exit row, are you okay with that? And I was just like, yeah, whatever, fuck me up, fam, I don't give a shit. That's not what I said, but you know, it was a little like, you can't have your bag under your seat when you're sitting in the emergency exit row, which I didn't know. But I was just like sitting there being like, boy, if this thing goes down, we're all gonna die, because I don't cope well under pressure. If this thing goes down, we're all dying, because I don't know how to get this fucking door open. Are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Thankfully, nothing bad happened. Did you agree to be able to help in case of an emergency? I agreed, but that doesn't necessarily mean I would have been able to do it. I agreed. I did agree, but I don't know how good at it I would have been. I do not know how good at it I would have been. But you know, nothing happened, so that's good. It was like an hour flight from Frankfurt to Florence, so that was fine. I just listened to my music and just like closed my eyes because I was fucking tired as shit. Alrighty, I think it's time I get the slideshow. Let's see. Oh no. Wait, display settings? Oh no. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Okay, wait. Fuck. I have never done a slideshow on 2 monitors before, so pardon me while I get this figured out. If your asses are putting me to work, reduce that ticket price. You know what? You're right. You're right. You're so real for that. You're so real for that. Like, actually, though, like, you should reduce my ticket price if I'm sitting in the exit row seat. You should, you know, put 200. I don't know how much the ticket was. It probably wasn't $200. Put a little bit off that. Anyway, yeah, at least give me a couple free drinks. Exactly. All right, I'm gonna get switched over to. Alrighty, so I think this should work now. Let me lock this in here. So, Tuscany, My Vacation by Alex Azarashi. I don't actually know if this picture is in Italy. It looks like it is. It looks like the Pantheon or whatever the fuck. I just got it off of PowerPoint. So here's what I was originally gonna do. I was originally gonna do an OBS slideshow, but for some reason the OBS slideshow just does not work. So I just had to make it into a fucking PowerPoint. So that's what we're doing. This is my first time doing a PowerPoint on stream. If it works, we'll see. If it doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I did test it. I did test it, to be fair. I've just never done a PowerPoint on stream before. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay. Can I use the arrow keys? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we flew into Florence. That's where we stay. Well, Tuscany is a region in Italy. I should specify. Tuscany is a region in Italy. It's like central, like west, I guess. Like kind of central, but kind of like western Italy. You can Google it. You can Google it. But it's home to Florence. It's home to Pisa. It's home to a bunch of other places that we went to. Yeah. I've been to Florence before, by the way. This is not my first time there. But this is the Duomo, which means something in Italian. I don't know what the Duomo, but there's like Duomos everywhere, I guess. And this is just like, gives you a quick idea of it. We have a little street here, little Tuscan street. You know, in Italy, all the fucking like everyone lives in apartments for the most part, right? Especially in like towns or cities, and they all look like this. They're all these identical buildings with these cobblestone paths, with these like blinds and stuff. Dollie! That sounded terrible. I'm sorry, my voice is fucked. Dollie, hello, welcome in, welcome. I'm so glad you made it. Yay! I'm so glad Dollie's here. Clap. My voice is still fucked up, but I'm gonna do my best for the stream. I don't actually know what Duomo means. Do you know what Duomo means? If you do, please let me know. But oh my god, Lewd, thank you so much for giving a sub to Dollie. Thank you. I'm gonna have some more tea because my voice is cracking really badly. But if I had to guess, it probably means dome. You're probably right about that. It probably does mean dome. But like the thing that okay, Duomo is like a cathedral. Okay, that makes sense then, because it is a cathedral. It is a cathedral, as you can see. It is a cathedral, very, very famous one. But Italians, I don't know if this is like a European thing in general or an Italian thing, but they do this thing where they hang their laundry out in front of their windows, and it's the weirdest fucking shit ever to me. I gotta be real with you. Like, there's this, like, you can see people hang their underwear out in public for like everyone to see. Like people hanging their fucking panties and their boxers and their socks out in front of the window for the whole world to see. What? Why can't you just hang that shit? Like your clothes, okay, whatever, your blankets, whatever. But your fucking underwear? You want the whole world to see your underwear? What kind of degenerate shit is that? I'm sorry. That was culturally insensitive of me, but I don't really care. That's weird as fuck, and I don't care for it. Like the house. So we stayed in this little town after we were done in Tuscany. I mean, not in Tuscany, sorry, in Florence. And there's this little town where we stayed at. And the neighbors, the neighbors, they would hang the neighbor lady, she would hang her thong on the fence of the house we were staying at to dry. I don't know. I think it's weird. That's all I'm saying. My underwear is for me to know and for no one to find out. My underwear is between me and God. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Anyway, let's move on. I forgot I can do that. This was a little, well, not little, but like church that we passed. Famous, I'm sure. Don't know what it's called. Oh, this. So this was inside, we went to the Academia, which is a museum, a smallish museum. And this is just a video of the inside. I have some pictures as well. So, can my arm stop glitching out for like 1 second? Thank you. So as you can see, we have some really nice paintings here. This is all like, I gotta be real with you. I don't care for Western art. I'm sorry. I don't care for Western art. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, I like the colors, I like the composition, but if you ask me what year it's from, what era it's from, what does it represent, I can tell you what it represents. It represents Jesus, because that's the only thing they cared about back in the day. That's the only thing they gave a shit about was Jesus. But like it doesn't like it's just but let me, okay, actually though, what I really like about these paintings, I know I just said I didn't like them, but what I do like about them is the way they draw fabric. The one on the left and the one on the right, I just love the way they draw the folds in the fabric. It's not necessarily grounded in reality. It's a very specific, like it evokes a very specific kind of fabric that probably wouldn't have been like that accessible to people during that time. But I don't know, there's just something about it that I really like. Pardon me. But I just like the way they draw fabric. I do like that. I like the way they draw fabric. So I got to see Michelangelo and I censored it because I'm not fucking around with Twitch. I know it's technically artistic nudity, but like, I'm not. Oh, Commanding Trunch, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. But I censored it because I'm not fucking around with Twitch. So I got to see Michelangelo's David. This is the real one, the real thing in the flesh. The real David's Michelangelo. The real Michelangelo's David. The other way around, excuse me. He looks, the one on the right, I like this picture because he looks very cunty here, right? He looks very like he's serving, you know? He looks like he's serving. But like, one thing that I realized about these pictures is like, when you see it up close, like I never noticed this before, is how like disproportionate he actually is. His head is way too big. Like, I know this was done on purpose. This was absolutely done on purpose, but I never noticed it until I actually saw it in person. His head is way too big for his body. His hands are ginormous. Oh, okay. Lumen, I have a job for you. You could sweep that up, I'm sure. Oh, Dolly, thank you. Dolly, thank you. I forgot you're a moderator too. Thank you. No bots allowed. Anyway. I didn't realize that he was so disproportionate in real life, which was very fascinating to me. Obviously, it was done like that on purpose, Because like in the pictures, you don't really notice it so much. But in real life, I was like, oh wow, that's actually like crazy. I never noticed that. But it was cool to see it. Apparently there is another one that is somewhere else in the city, but this is the, I don't know if it's the original per se, but it's the real one. Well, they're all real because they're all made by him, but I think this is the original. All right, next up we have Jesus, as usual. Jackals, hello, welcome in. And the statue room. And most of the statues in this room that you see on the right were done by, like, I think one to three people. Like, they were all basically by the same person, all these statues. And it's like, these guys had a lot of time on their hands. Like, clearly they had a lot of time on their hands if they were making all these damn statues, right? But, there's a lot of friggin' statues and busts and sculptures and such. Let's see. Oh, and then this one. So I kind of blurred out my shadow on the left. You can still see it, it doesn't matter. But this one I specifically liked because of the details in the folds. Like, someone carved all those details in the fabrics, and it's a little bit exaggerated, I feel. But just like the crazy amount of detail that went into this was like mind-blowing to me. Like, this is one of like the few things that like is just like, wow, like that's crazy that someone was like chip, like chiseling away at this marble, and they did this like without fucking it up. Like, that's crazy that people can do that. That's crazy. The artists were literally paid to work for as long as possible until it got done. I suppose that's true. But I definitely think, like, I would say, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm really more of a sculpture person or a painting person. I think it really depends on what it is. But like something like this, I think is just really, it's just really straight up cool. Just really cool. Oh, and this is still the academia. This is still the academia, by the way. And oh, this was day 2, or no, day 3, sorry. Sorry, needs to cough again. This is the, I think this is the Bargello Museum. Oh, there shouldn't be sound, hold on. I think this is the Bargello Museum. Which again is like pretty much the same stuff. This was basically the plaza of the area. There's like an upstairs area and a downstairs area. To be perfectly honest with you, I found this museum to be kind of dull. To be perfectly honest with you, it was not like, these are just some stuff like the 3 that I found to be somewhat interesting. The statue on the right, his eyes are painted white, which kind of creeped me out, but I thought that was cool. But actually, there was one thing in this museum, a couple things actually, that I really liked, and we will get there. Some more statues. So the one on the right is, I believe it's completely made of ivory, I think. And ivory sculptures are really neat. Very unethical because, you know, ivory comes from elephant tusks, and, you know, they killed a lot of elephants to make ivory stuff. But really, these are also ivory, by the way. Beautifully detailed, and they're tiny too. These are really not that big. They're like maybe the size of like books, you know, like a large book. But really like immaculately detailed little carvings. I don't know what these would have been used for. Perhaps some form of worship. Pardon me. And some of them were painted too, which was very nice, which I thought was a nice detail. Most, if not all, Roman and Greek statues were painted, but like painted less than ivory and marble. Yeah, I know. So most of them, I mean, this is more like medieval. That was, I believe, more like, not medieval, but like before that. I don't know at what point they stopped painting stuff, but you know. Let's see here. So these are just, what's it called? Ceramics. I believe they're ceramics anyway. I like the colors on these. I don't know. They're nice. They have the lemons. They have, you know, it's Jesus. I don't know what else you want me to say about these. They're nice. It's Jesus. Yeah. But we start getting into the really... Oh, this is another really nice one. This one was really nicely detailed. I like the colors on this one. So, now we get into the good stuff. The weapons. Yeah. This is the stuff I'm interested in. So, these were... You can kind of tell on the left, but those rifles are decorated. I believe they have some kind of ivory... Not plating, but the decorations were at least carved out of some sort of material. Decorative rifles. I don't know how practical they would have been. After all, as we all know, Snake does not approve of decorated rifles, but this was back in the day. And on the right side, we have some pistols. These ones I thought were pretty interesting because they have this, like, you can see this weird round thing at the bottom. And I have... no idea what they were for. It didn't say. But if I had to guess, I would say it's either a counterbalance kind of thing to like reduce the recoil, or perhaps my dad proposed an alternate theory that they could have been used to store gunpowder. Because, yeah, it could have been used to hold gunpowder because, like, as we all know, they didn't really... Guns didn't work the same way. Pommel for melee. Just bonk them right in the head. Yeah, that could work. That could work. But I quite enjoyed looking at these. We had some nice crossbows in there too. And oh yeah. Oh, we have this bad boy right over here. I love this thing, dude. I'm obsessed with this thing. What the fuck is this thing? There was no signage that said what specifically this is. I don't know how it works or even if it worked. But this thing is so fucking crazy. Like, what is the purpose of this? Crusader's crossbow times 10. The good old 9 shooter, yeah. Those are called duck feet pistols. Wait, are they really? Is that actually a real thing? Wait, I'm gonna Google this on my phone real fast. Is this a real thing? Oh! Duckfoot pistol. Oh my god, it is real. Holy shit. Wait, I'm looking at this on my phone. Oh, a volley gun. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna look into this later because this is actually really cool. But this thing was like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Probably the highlight of my visit was just this crazy ass fucking gun. Like, do you put bullets in all of these, or are these just for show? I don't know. But it's cool as hell. Wild and wacky. I love it. Then you have your basic crossbows on the right side. You know, nothing crazy. Every barrel works. That's so crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to see a video of this, dude. Okay, if I feel okay after I'm done with this, we're gonna look into this. But this thing was like so fucking cool. For when you need to kill 20 guys, but you're 2 miles away. Yeah, Ties, welcome in, welcome. Roto said this earlier, actually, but I now understand the struggle of being a European. And you know what that struggle is? There's nothing to fucking watch, like stream-wise. Because everyone streams either at 11 at night or like 6 in the morning because of time zones. Yeah, I understand and I sympathize with your struggle much more deeply now. Dolly, Ties, Roto, whoever else in here is from Europe. I sympathize deeply with you. That's why I made my stream an hour earlier. That's why I decided to stream at like 5 instead of 6, because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna do a little bit earlier. I'm gonna do a little bit earlier just for you guys, because I want you guys to see this. Because I woke up like, so the jet lag actually fixed my sleep schedule, kind of. Have you ever seen a roundabout? Dude, we drove through so many roundabouts. Like literally, sorry. half the roads we drove on had roundabouts in them. It was crazy. It was just roundabouts. Yeah, I did catch up on my VODs. I caught up on my VODs, but like my sleep schedule like was fucked, but now it's kind of gotten fixed because I woke up at 10 a.m. today. You did the go to another country to fix your sleep schedule? I did. I literally did because I woke up at 10. And normally I wake up at like 12 or like 1 sometimes. So technically it did kind of fix my sleep schedule. I got so much work done today. It's crazy how much work I got done today. But we'll see how long this lasts. We'll see how long this lasts. Armor. I love a good armor. So we have some chainmail on the left. Love a good chainmail. On the right, we have a nice set of plate armor. Half a set, rather. I like armor. I like weapons. That's like the highlight of whenever I go to these places. It's like, ooh, do they have swords? Do they have armor? Do they have weapons? I love this shit. We have a helmet. And we have a children's armor set on the right. I don't know how practical this would have been, but it is about the size of a child. So presumably it was for a young lad. Hopefully he never had to use it. Hopefully it was just for decoration, right? One of my earliest memories of American was an episode of The Simpsons where they go to Europe and half the episode was in a roundabout. Oh yeah. No, we did have a little bit of trouble with roundabouts because my dad was like, oh, I have to read the signs while I go in the roundabout. And it was like, because we rented a car. My parents rented a car and we drove around Tuscany, which was terrifying for me personally because it's like Italy does not have as strict like rules as they do in America. And we were on what was basically the Autobahn, but it's not really an Autobahn because it does have a speed limit. But it's not really a speed limit, it's more of a suggestion because we were going like 120 kilometers an hour, which was terrifying for me because the faster I go, the closer I feel like I am to death. So that was an experience. And also the parking spaces are all really narrow. Like we didn't have a big car, but like we could barely get out of the car every time we parked somewhere. It was weird. Ah, the food. So, I gotta be real with you. Looking at this right now makes me feel a little bit sick. I don't want to eat Italian food again because every fucking day was either pizza or pasta. And it was really good. It was all really, really good, really delicious. But that's all I was eating. Because outside of Florence, it's just Italian food. Like we stayed in this little bumfuck podunk town in the middle of nowhere. And that's all they had was just Italian food. And it's like, I need some Indian food. I need to have Indian food right now or I'm gonna kill myself. Like when we got back to Florence, the first thing I fucking did was go to McDonald's and get a fish fillet. Because like the idea of eating one more like plate of pasta made me want to die. There are more types of Italian food than pasta and pizza. See, now I get what you're going with this, but I am also a pescatarian, which means I only eat fish. Now, this is not necessarily a problem because Italy is a Mediterranean country. However, it is a problem for me because I'm a picky eater. And Italy is a whole fish country. At least that's what I call it anyway. And what that means is that when you order a fish at a restaurant, they give you the whole ass fish. Bones, skin, and all. And I hate that. I don't like that. If I order a fish at a restaurant, I expect to get a fillet. You are the cause of your problems. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll accept that. Jax, hello, welcome in. Just get prawns. I did order the prawns and they gave me the whole prawn. They gave me the whole prawn. The shrimp with the head on. The shrimp with the head on. I can't, the way they look at me with those beady little eyes. And like my mom, she'll slurp the brains out of the shrimp. She'll just be like, ooh, shrimp heads, give me that. And I'm just like, okay, you can eat that. I'm gonna throw up now. But, let me get some tea and then I'll explain what I have. So from the top left, I have cacio e pepe, salt and cheese pasta. Bottom left, pesto, gnocchi, obviously. Top middle. Goober, welcome in, Goober. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Quattro formaggio pizza. And I realized something. I don't like gorgonzola cheese because all the quattro formaggio pizzas I had gorgonzola cheese on it. And gorgonzola cheese tastes like elephant's armpit. That's the best way I can describe it. If you've never had gorgonzola before, it tastes like the armpit of an elephant. I don't know. The middle one is a red sauce. I don't remember what it was called, but it was quite good. It was quite good. You had elephant armpit. It's what I imagine elephant armpit tastes like. It's what I imagine it tastes like. I don't know this for certain. I should preface this. I don't know this for certain, but if I had to imagine what an elephant's armpit would taste like, it would be that. It would be that. The best pasta I had, however, is the one on the top right, which was a gnocchetti, which is basically miniature gnocchi in a salmon sauce, which was so delicious. Like, you could tell by the pink color that it's salmon, but it was so yummy. Oh my god, it was so good. It was delicious. I could have eaten 2 bowls of that. But and then the bottom right is, hold on, let me wipe my nose real fast. Carbonara, which was a very, very eggy carbonara. Now, if there's one thing you might be noticing, or perhaps maybe you're not noticing this and I'm just pointing it out, is that a lot of these pastas are very small. Very, very small. Very, very small. And I was not hungry after eating these. Like, I would have a small bowl of pasta and I would be good for 6 hours, which is crazy because normally I get hungry every 3 hours. I don't know how they do it, but I was full. I was fine. I was good. I was satisfied. It's real food. It is real food. It is real food. It's something that we really don't have here. Like, it's quite sad that, like, I'll eat something and then I'll be like, oh, that didn't fill me up. I'm still hungry. And then I just eat more and I'm still hungry. It's crazy. But this is like actual food that actually fills you up. Like, I don't know. It was crazy. Like, because like normally, like, I'll have a bowl of pasta for dinner. Like, I'll have a big ass bowl of pasta for dinner and I'll be hungry 2 hours later. But I have like a tiny little bowl of carbonara. And I don't need to eat for like another like 6 hours. It's so crazy. It's crazy. Oh man. I do have more food pics though. This is not the end. But going on, we visited the Ferragamo. This is probably not going to be very interesting to you guys. I'm going to preface this. This is all shoes. This is probably not going to be very interesting to you boys in the chat. But in Florence, there is a Ferragamo museum. Ferragamo is a very famous designer of footwear. He has designed footwear for many famous celebrities. Well, famous former they're not alive anymore. He's dead. They're all dead. But sorry. Yeah. So he basically experimented with different, like, he was basically a revolutionary in women's footwear. He experimented with different styles, different materials, different constructions, all kinds of stuff that was not common during the time. And I believe this was during like the 40s. This was like, I'm gonna say like the 30s to the 50s, I believe. So these are old shoes. I mean, they look old. You can probably tell. The ones on the left are a very, very famous shoe. This, like, the stacked heel with the rainbow soles. I've seen it before. I don't recall where, but there's a random ass samurai suit there, And I suppose the shoe next to it is supposed to be inspired by the samurai. So yeah, to make it interesting for the boys, right? It's there for the boys. For the boys, right? It's there for the boys. You get it. You get it. You can kind of tell, but the shoes at the top appear to be made of like a fish scale material. And there's something very interesting that he did. A few different things. Like I said, he experimented with a lot of different materials, including seal pelts. There was a shoe that was made out of seal pelts, which made me sad, you know, because obviously, but it is what it is. So okay, sorry. The top left one. This is interesting. It says it's made out of a sea leopard. I don't know what a sea leopard is. Are they referring to a leopard seal? Or are they referring to like a snake? What is a sea leopard? I don't know. But yeah, the one on the right looks like it's made for like a mage or like a witch. It's actually supposed to be shaped like a rhinoceros horn. But, you know, it looks more witchy to me. There were, let's see, hold on a second. So this is, I really like this area. This area was basically the area that it's a seal? Oh, okay. Well, rip. Rip. So this entire area basically shows the shoe and the like construction images for it, which is very interesting to me. Because when you make a product, like a piece of clothing or something like that, hold on, sorry. Oh, if it's a leopard seal, then it's fine. Fuck leopard seals. Those guys are jerks. It's basically like showing what the images you would send to the factory so that they could manufacture the shoe and the final product next to it. So you can see this shoe right here on the left was actually quite revolutionary because I believe he was the first one to use nylon threads in shoes to create an invisible look. So I'll be honest with you, it does not look very comfortable. Supposedly, shoes made back in the day were more comfortable than shoes made today, but this thing does not look very comfortable to me. But yeah, the clear thread is all, I believe, nylon. So it has that transparent glassy look to it. And then we have the factory images. It probably was not very easy to make, but you know, they did it. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, then we have more decorative things. So the jeweled heel I really like. I really like the the rainbow shoes as well. Over here, this is a kid skin sandal. This is one I've seen before, this design. It's pretty famous. Censored, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I need some water. Okay. Oh man, this stream was not a good idea. The blueprint and the real nylon thread shoe didn't match up. What do you mean? Censored, thank you so much for becoming a big slappy. Thank you so much for your prime. You know, this might also be for a different shoe. These might not be the same one. I could have messed up the order of the pictures. But it looks pretty similar enough to me. The jeweled one, I imagine it drops its jewels everywhere. That was probably a problem you have to deal with. The ribbon is on the back, but the drawing shows it on the front. Oh, you know what it probably was? There was probably a ribbon there, but it might have fallen off. Like it might have been a decorative ribbon that just fell off. Do you have a mint to use? You know what? I used my last cough drop before stream. I used my last Ricola before stream. Interesting thing, actually. I have a tangent to go on. So we were looking for Ricola when we were in Italy, right? We were looking for cough drops. And we went to the pharmacy. They had no cough drops in the pharmacy. Because I don't know if this is an Italian thing or a European thing, but when you look for medicine, you have to go to the pharmacy. They don't have it in the supermarket or in the drugstore. You have to go to the pharmacy. And so we went to the supermarket, and we were looking around the supermarket, and we didn't see it there until we went to the candy aisle. And for some reason, they had the Ricola in the candy aisle, which was very surprising to me because, like, with the Europe thing, okay. I guess, like, Ricola is considered, like, cough drops are considered candy, which, to be fair, they kind of are. But I don't know, I've always thought of them as a medicinal thing. Like, more medicinal than anything, because they have, like, herbs and shit in them, but I don't know. We got it in the main store in England, but you have the soothers in the sweets aisle. It's in both aisles. Ah, okay, yeah. For some reason in Italy, we only found it in the candy aisle. Very strange. I mean, I guess technically it's not medicine, but I don't know. I consider it to be medicine. Anyway, Dio! They got Dio's shoes here. Yo, this guy made shoes for Dio. So these were actually, I believe, for a movie. I cropped it out. It said what movie it was from. It was from some, like, Egyptian themed movie in, like, the 50s or the 40s. Like, not Gladiator, but something like that. But yeah, he did shoes for movies too. They literally Dio shoes, right? They're literally fucking Dio shoes. When I saw that, I was like, yo, Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. I didn't actually say that. The shoe was named Kidskin Scandals, but I don't think it's made from them. Yeah. It's just, if it's just a strong sweet that clears sinuses, it's in the sweets aisle. If it's an actual painkiller, cough. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. I see. Okay. Oh, you mean this one? Oh, yeah, no, I think I don't know. I'm not like a leather person, so I can't really say whether it actually is made of leather or not. Speaking of leather, I should say that Florence, they have it all over Italy, but Florence specifically is known for its leather markets. They have a lot of, like, people that sell, like, authentic leather goods, leather jackets, purses, wallets, belts, you name it. Anything you want made of leather, shoes too. And my wallet that I have is actually a leather wallet from Florence. I have had it for about, probably give or take 8 years now. It is still in such good condition. It is a really, really if you ever get the chance to, like, go to Florence and just go to the leather market, buy, like, a wallet or a belt or a jacket or something, because the stuff they sell there is such high quality at such affordable prices that you're not gonna regret, like I kind of regret not buying a nice leather jacket, but I also don't need any more jackets because I have a lot of jackets already. But really, the Florence is known for their leather markets, so I would, can you not call me right now? Why is my dentist, okay, my dentist is calling me right now. I'm just gonna have to call them back later. But yeah, really, really good quality leather things. You know, I didn't see any, like, boots. I wanted a pair of leather boots, but to be fair, I wasn't really looking. But yeah, leather, they're well known for their leather. They have beautiful products, very high quality. Highly recommend them. So we were in Florence for about 4 or 5 days, I think. I don't remember exactly how many days. And then we left to go to the middle of fucking nowhere. Sorry. And because we stayed at a friend's, my mom's friend owns a house in this, like, tiny ass town in the middle of fucking nowhere. So we drove out through the Italian countryside to go stay there for, like, a week. And this is just, like, I don't know if you guys are interested in this or not. Like, I found it to be quite boring, but this is just, like, hold on, I'm gonna wipe my nose. Oh, I'm having a nosebleed now. That's great. just the Italian countryside. I don't know, not a lot to see. Maybe someone finds it interesting, but these were basically on the roads that you can go pretty fast on. Like, I think like we were going maybe 80 to 90 kilometers per hour, which I don't know, for me that's kind of fast. But basically you have all these like houses in the countryside. This is the view from the town we were staying at. So you get to see the whole valley, and way in the back, you can kind of see it's the ocean. Like way, way, way back there, that blue in the back, you can see that's the ocean. So it was only like 20 minutes away. It looks farther, but it's actually like quite close. So as you can see, there's a lot of like farms and stuff, and like, you know, little places where people grow their own food. Hold on, I need to deal with this nosebleed. It's because my nose is so damn dry because I've been fucking... Okay, hold on. Just shove something in there. There we go. Does it mess with the tracking? No, it doesn't. Okay, perfect. This is the view from the house we were staying at. So you could see way back there that like blue is the ocean. And you just have all these green fields, these little towns. I'll be real with you though. I did not... This doesn't really do a whole lot for me because this town we were staying at, like, there's nothing there. It's like a tiny little town. It was pretty, but they didn't even have delivery. They didn't have delivery. They didn't have Amazon. They didn't have Sephora. There's like nothing to do. There's like nothing for me to do. So I just stayed inside for the most part, unless we were like going out to like visit other towns and stuff. No Amazon. No, I checked. There's no Amazon delivery in this town. You did it. You survived the Italians. Big Iron. Hello. Welcome in. It was very remote. The house we were... Let me tell you about the house we were staying at. They had Wi-Fi. If they didn't have Wi-Fi, I would have killed myself. But there was no microwave. There was no toaster. There was no TV. Not that I would have watched TV, but it would have been nice to have one just so I could plug in my computer and watch the show that I downloaded. But no microwave and no toaster. Sephora's that big of a priority? I mean, I just like going in there and looking around. I just like to look around. And like, you know, talk to the girls in there, be like, hey, you know, what's poppin'? What's popular here? What was there then? Nothing. Just like old buildings and old people. Not a lot, but so this town that we went to, we did go out to some more towns. We basically stayed in this one town and we went to these other towns located around Tuscany. I believe this is Siena. I'm not 100% sure because I don't remember on the pictures, but this is another old Italian town. I believe this is Siena. They had a Duomo there. It's all kind of the same. To be honest with you, once you see one, you kind of see them all. But this one is actually like kind of interesting. I thought this church was actually really interesting, and you'll see why. So this is the Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta, whatever the fuck that means. We have a beautiful stained glass window here. Say what you will about the Catholics, but they know how to do stained glass windows. They can do a damn good stained glass window. And you'll be able to see how beautifully decorated. That's the name of a saint. I knew that. Anyway, I'll show you some videos I took of the inside of how incredibly detailed this actually, I thought this was really cool. I did think this cathedral was cool. Of how elaborately they are decorated and how much like stuff they have in there. And it's wild to think that they actually have like services in here, like for the townsfolk. Like this is actually a church that they have services in. And this next video, you can see they have all these like busts of various like, I don't think they're popes. I think they're like deacons. Sorry, deacons and perhaps deacons. I don't know. They're people involved in the church, and they have all these like busts of them lining the ceiling. These are some of the, I don't know what these are called. Are these frescoes? Are these murals? Are these like, I don't know what these are called, but they're cool, right? They're cool. A tier means they were probably saints. Okay. I don't know what this shit says. It's all in Latin, but it's kind of cool. This I thought was really cool. Just how like these things are huge, right? These things are fucking huge. They're gigantic, and they're so like, it's a dome. It's a dome. And it's so beautifully detailed too. Like, you know, they had these guys up in rafters, like painting the ceilings for like hours and hours on hours a day. It's all built by hand too, which is like the craziest part. It's like, this is like before they had like construction equipment. This is why the Italians invented calculus. Wait, did the Italians actually invent calculus? I hate them for that, if that's true, but that would make sense. That would make sense. These are some paintings that they had there. Wait, no, I thought it was the Egyptians that invented calculus. Whatever. It is the ancient peoples of some place, right? On the left, we have some guy. I don't know, he's just some guy. He's probably famous for something. On the right, so this thing up here is what the priest stands on when he gives his sermons. And I really liked it because you have this, like, it almost looks like a carousel, right? Like with the animals down at the bottom, it looks like a carousel a little bit. But I thought that was a really nice whimsical touch. Yeah, it's the fella. It's the guy. Oh, excuse me. Dustin, hello, welcome in. More pictures. So on the right, these little statues on this thingy, those were actually, I was overhearing a guide lady talk about it. She said that those statues were actually done by Michelangelo himself. So she's like, oh yeah, they had Michelangelo come out to this town and do these statues, and then he left and never came back. And I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool that they're still there and that Michelangelo did them, I guess. But yeah, you really get a, like, I'm glad these pictures came out the way they did, because you really get a sense of scale with how big these things are, like with the people and shit. Like, you really get a good sense of scale with these pictures, because these things are like humongous, gigantic. This is, I believe this is the same town. Is it? I think this is the same town. I don't recall. But this is like the main square that we were in. This town, I will give them credit. They did have a Sephora. They did have a Sephora, so they are at least somewhat civilized. But apparently you could walk up the tower. We did not do that because that would have taken a long time and that would have probably killed me. But we had some lovely lunch here. This is a different town. This is in Lucca, I believe. I think it's in Lucca. And this is the Cathedral of San Martino. So apparently, I forgot what I was gonna say. I just cleared my throat and I forgot what I was gonna say. But this is Lucca. This is another small little town. They have this thing. It's like, so interesting thing about Tuscany, or at least the area we were staying in, there's a ton of like biking there. Like biking as in like, not motorbikes, but as in like, you know, wheel bikes, right? So there's a lot of like bikers in these towns, like people who are just like biking on the roads and stuff, and like the highways and shit. Not the highways, but like, you know, the dirt roads. So we would have to like go around these bikers in the car and stuff. But you could also rent bikes in this town. Especially the town we were staying at. a lot of fucking bicyclists. I shouldn't say bikers. That gives a different image. Cyclists. Also, everyone was fucking German. Like 90% of the non-Italians there were like German. I heard like almost as much German as I heard Italian when we were staying like in this area. Like is crazy. Like I heard very little English, a lot of German, and a lot of Italian. Like, I don't know, Germans just fucking love this place, I guess. And I mean, why wouldn't they, right? So I guess a lot of Germans come to Italy. Yeah, for reasons unknown to mankind, Italians, a mountain country, uses a lot of bikes. I mean, to be fair, the area we were staying in was relatively flat. Like, I mean, it was a hill town, right? It was a hill town, but there were a lot of fucking cyclists. Europe as long as we can drive there. I was able to read like some of the license plates, and there were quite a few license plates that were from like Germany or the Netherlands, or like I think there's one from Switzerland I saw. But anyway, a lot of Germans. Not a lot of Americans or British people, but a lot of Germans. It also always blows my mind how much like European, like how much English I was able to get away with just by speaking English. Like, because you know, in America, it's like everyone just speaks one language, right? Like well, I mean, a lot of people do speak other languages, but it's not like as common to be multilingual in America as it is in Europe. So I could just like order in English and they'd be like, okay, I'll bring you your order. And it was like, wow, Ego Jozu. So like, even in the tiny ass town we were staying at, like still quite a few people spoke English and were able to understand us. And like the server at like the town we were staying at, he spoke Italian, German, and English. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like that's crazy. I thought Dolly was crazy for doing that, but I guess that's just like a more common thing than I thought. Damn. This is a video of inside the cathedral. Let's see. It's taught at schools. That's so interesting to me, because it's like they teach you Spanish. They teach you Spanish in a lot of American schools, but they don't really teach you Spanish and no one actually retains it. So it's interesting that people in Europe actually do retain the English that they learn. Maybe that server was actually Dolly, maybe. Did I have a mission to go to every cathedral in Italy? No. So this was my parents that were dragging me to all these places. My parents were the ones who wanted to go to all these places, so I just like came with them. This was not my plan at all. If it was up to me, I'd just stay in Florence and just like fuck around there. But they're like, no, we're gonna go to the middle of nowhere and we're gonna see all these towns and these cathedrals. And I'm like, all right, I guess. Some more paintings, you know, all the same shit. I do love the stained glass though. The stained glass, like that hits hard. But it's like, oh yeah, it's the Last Supper. Oh yeah, it's Mary and baby Jesus. It's the same shit everywhere, right? This is why I find Western art to be very like dull, is because like it's all the same, like it's all the same shit to me. It's all either Jesus, whatever king or dude who was in power at the time is doing, or it's like, you know, something related to like a war or a battle or whatever. Yeah, JC got a lot of fan art. He do. Like I will be real, I do find Eastern art to be more interesting, personally. But that's also because I'm a weeb. So, you know, go figure. More beautiful ceilings. Love the beautiful ceilings. They love the beautiful ceilings. I do like the beautiful ceilings. They're very nice ceilings. I especially love, so you can see on the left, the image is very, like a very vivid blue. It was that vivid in real life. So I don't know if they like touch it up every couple years or so, or if it's just like, you know, it's just been like that for a really long time. But it was that blue. I did not retouch these images at all, by the way. These are straight from the lens of my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 itself. So, pretty, not bad, not bad. Imagine touching it up and ruin it. Oh yeah, like remember, wasn't there that lady who like she tried to fix that painting of Jesus and it got really fucked up and it turned into that funny Jesus painting? Yeah. Yeah. That would be embarrassing. More ceilings, more tapestries of a guy being crucified as they often are. Sorry. You should not look at Renaissance art since then it was sponsored by the church. Guess what they're gonna paint? Yeah, exactly. I mean, they had a lot of money to commission paintings of Jesus, so why wouldn't they? Ah, okay, now I actually like this place. So we went to this is Livorno. This is Livorno. So this is a seaside town in Tuscany. I believe it's like south of Pisa, but it was so, like, the ocean was so beautiful. Look at how clear those waters are. Those beautiful, beautiful clear waters. Oh my God. They were so clean too. Like I haven't seen water this clean since, like, you know, Southeast Asia, but like it was a beautiful, beautiful sea. And we went to the aquarium there. It was a tiny aquarium, but it was a nice aquarium. Oh, sorry. It was a nice aquarium. I took some pictures. So this was also after I got sick. So I was like, like I said, my mom got a cold and then I got the cold. And I still have the cold and she still has the cold. It's been like over a week and we're still sick. It's not COVID. We took a test. But, you know, we were basically bumbling around while being like, was this before or after I got sick? No, this is when I lost my voice. Because I posted in the Discord like a sample of like my voice. Because I can't even like imitate how I sounded. I sounded so fucked up. I sounded like crazy fucked up. And I literally lost my voice to the point where I was just, I could barely speak. It was so bad. Anyway, let's get on to the fishes. I'm very bad at compiling images. Ignore that blank space in the bottom right. We have a tiny baby starfish in the top left. Some little, I think these are baby sharkies. Baby sharkies down here. This was a big ass starfish. This thing was like the size of my head. This thing was huge. Some sea urchins and some fishes and some anemone. These are some signs talking about like the kind of animals they have in like the Tuscan coast, or just like the this area in general. It's all in Italian, but they got whales. They got more whales. They got dolphins. No seals, unfortunately. No seals in this part of the world. The waters are far too warm for seals, so go figure. A lot of whales and dolphins. I did not know that. So this one, I believe this is like a rockfish or something on the left, but he was funny. He actually got stuck. He got stuck in some of the sea urchins. It was really funny. I saw him trying to like wiggle his way out of there. Were you in Palermo? No, we were not in Palermo, actually. I don't know where that is. I think it might have been somewhat near where we were, but I was not in Palermo, no. Are there turtles? Oh, there are turtles. I have turtles for you, sir. I have turtles for you. Big tank full of fishes. So we have some, yeah, there's the turtles. You can see the turtles. I have a video of turtles too. Let me move my head so you can see the turtles a little bit better. So hold on. Okay, my nosebleed is better. Some moon jellies. I did not know they have the jellies here, but they were jellies, or they could have just been there because they had them. I don't know. But let me show you the video I took of the turtles, because these guys are big turtles. Look at him. He's so majestic. Look at him. What a great guy. He like came right up to the, you know, tank wall to say hello to me too. just swimming around. He wanted to say hello. Yeah, he's probably pretty old. Oh, and then we have, this one is really funny. This guy, he was just, look at him. He was just sitting here the whole time, just fucking chilling. Just chill maxing. Just in the bubbles. He was just having a grand old time with that one. Oh, the sunfish. I was really hoping that they were gonna have sunfish, but unfortunately they didn't have any. I do, however, have an eel for you. Just doing eely things. Just chilling. Just opening and closing his mouth. More fishes. It's kind of hard to tell. Aquarium photography is really fucking hard because everything is so blue. It's hard to get the actual photos of like things because, you know, in an aquarium, everything is friggin' blue because of the lights or the water or whatever. And the reflections too, yeah, especially the reflections. But we have like a pufferfish on the top left. You can kind of see it. Some coral or anemone in the middle. And whatever the hell this thing is. I don't know. He looked cool. He looked cool. And they also had a section for reptiles as well, which was cool. So this is a blue poison dart frog, I believe. Which was cool because I've never seen one in person. Very poisonous. He will kill you. I think he'll only kill you if you lick him or something. Don't do that. But they had a wonderful beardy. They had a leopard gecko as well. And a lovely, lovely iguana. But I was very happy to see them because they were all chill maxing. We love to see it. We love to see the lizards chill maxing. More food, more food. We're getting I think we're getting close to the end here, which is good because my voice is probably gonna give out soon. So the top left, I know it probably doesn't look good. And to be fair, it was kind of mid. It was squid ink risotto. I actually like squid ink. Like squid ink pasta. I think it's pretty good. But for some reason, this one was just kind of mid, and I don't really know why. Like, it was good, but it was just kind of like, like it was okay. Yeah, risotto. Is that like a weird thing to do? Maybe that's why it tasted weird, because it's a weird thing to do. Could be a regional thing. I'm not sure. Does the ink taste like anything? It has a very specific taste to it. It doesn't taste bad. I don't really know how to describe what squid ink tastes like. Like, it doesn't taste like inky, but it tastes kind of like the sea. It does taste like the sea, but not in a salty way. Like, it's a very specific taste. I really don't know how to describe it. It should go with pasta. Is risotto not a pasta? Because I mean, it's rice. I know that, but I was under the impression that risotto is more of a pasta than it is a rice, right? I could be wrong about that. No? Okay. Let's see. So the bottom one here was probably the best thing I've had this entire trip. So this was a tiramisu, but it wasn't a traditional tiramisu. They called it a crunchy tiramisu. And what it was layers of this like house-made cookie crumbled in between layers of this delicious cream. And the textural, like, oh my God, the texture was, and the taste was unbelievable. It was like so good. Because, you know, it's like you think of like Oreo cookie crumbles and like a chocolate cream, but it wasn't like that at all. It was a really high quality cookie and a really like high quality cream. It was so good. It was so good. And on the right, we have oh, this was the duck ragu. Wait, was it ragu? Yeah, it was. Royal, welcome in. Good to see you. So I love duck. I'm a pescatarian, but I will make an exception for duck. Because what is duck if not an honorary fish, right? I mean, it basically is a fish, right? Like, come on. Like, it's basically a fish. Let's be real here. Ducks are in the water. Yeah, exactly. They're in the water. Waterfowl counts as fish. Exactly. You get it, bro. Beef. You get it. Is chicken a fish too? No, because chicken is a land animal. Ducks are a fish animal. You know what I'm saying here. But very, very delicious. This was like the last pasta I had on our last night there. So I think I'm actually, wait, is the next picture what I think it's gonna be? Oh yeah, it is. It's my lean picture. So let me tell you about this fucking medicine. So my mom went to the pharmacia and she asked for some cough medicine. And this is what they gave her. This stuff was so fucking disgusting. Like, I don't know what the hell they put in it. Copadot, welcome in. But this medicine was like literally the most disgusting medicine I've ever had in my life. Like, it said it had strawberry flavor in it, but I did not taste any strawberry flavor. Like, it was like bitter, it was strong. Like, cause it's like, you know, if in the US you get cough medicine, I got some fucking Robitussin in my bathroom right now. That's like raspberry menthol. Do they not do that in Europe? Do you guys not have like flavored medicine or some shit? Like, do you guys not do that? Because this stuff tasted like death. Like it was so bad. And it has like the same ingredients like DXM. It's like cold medicine, right? But it tasted so bad. Our baby medicine is flavored. If it's anything like the syrups that we've got in Poland, it tastes like puke. Okay, so it is an American thing then. Oh God. But that's what they gave her, and it sort of worked. Like it did kind of work. I will say that, but it just tasted so bad. So I was like, okay, I have an idea. What if I try to make lean with the medicine to make it taste better? Because I got a Sprite and I got this cough medicine. So what if I try to make lean? It didn't work very well. It just made the Sprite taste really bad. It did not, my lean experiment did not like work very well. And I did not use more than the recommended dosage. I mean, I used slightly more than the I couldn't really, it was hard to figure it out because it was in Italian and Google Translate was like not working so well, but it makes you only take it when you need it. If you overtake it, it loses effectiveness. Also, it made my stomach hurt too. It made my stomach feel icky as well. Not only did it taste bad, it also gave me tummy hurt as well. So there's that. But my lean experiment did not go very well. Average American L, glad you're being safe about it. Yeah, so unfortunately, but you know what? I had a thought. I was like, wait, do they sell codeine in Mexico? Like if I go down to Mexico, could I buy some codeine? Do you think they still sell it there? Like over the counter? Or is it... I could probably get a codeine prescription in Mexico. I'm not going to Google this right now. But I'm going to Google it later. What if I asked... I was thinking of asking my friends. But like... I don't think I'm really like... I feel like lean probably doesn't taste good. Like, that's why they use the candy to make it taste good. I feel like lean probably does not taste good. I don't know. I've never had it. Just for the record, I've never had lean, but I feel like it probably doesn't taste good. Just my theory. My drug theory, if you will. It's medicine. It's not meant to be. Because, I mean, like, that's why they banned codeine in the US is because people were making too much lean. Apparently. I'm not sure lean is all about the taste. Because do they add alcohol to lean? Or is it just cough medicine and Sprite and, like, candy? Because I thought they added alcohol to lean. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Because I feel like... Because, I mean, mixing alcohol and cough medicine is kind of like... No alcohol? Yeah, that would be too much. That would be too much. Okay. I'm glad we have so many, like, people knowledgeable about lean in the chat. Let me have some water. But yeah, that cough medicine didn't really work. Well, it did work, but it was just too gross to taste. cough medicine, which is super effective. It's horrible though. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh yes. Okay. So on my way back, we actually did not go direct from Florence, but we stopped in Switzerland. Oh yeah. Which was very exciting for me because I always wanted a Swiss stamp in my passport, and I got my Swiss stamp. I'm very excited about that. And I also found a Kinder Surprise egg. They had, I got chocolate too. I got, don't worry. I did not leave Switzerland without chocolate. We had time to buy chocolate. But I also got the Kinder Surprise egg. Kinder Überraschung. I don't know how to pronounce it. So it's pretty small. So as you can see, it's chocolate. It's like milk chocolate, with like a white chocolate like inside. And as you can see, you bite into it and there's like a capsule in there. The Überraschung. Oh yeah, sorry. And yeah, the capsule is right there. It's right there. So I can see how a child could potentially like just put it like I have. Where do I have the capsule? Hold on, let me get the capsule. Like I have the capsule right here. I still have it. And it could theoretically fit in my mouth. Like there's a toy inside the capsule. I already opened up the capsule and I saw the little toy in there. It's like a little toy car. But like, no, I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. I'm scared if I put it in my mouth, I'm gonna choke on it and die, to be honest with you. But yeah, I can see how like an American child would see this and be like, I bet I could put this entire chocolate egg in my fucking mouth and then choke on it. Oh my god. That was oh Jesus Christ, that was a crazy cough. So what was I gonna say? So back when we were in Italy, I should back up a little bit. We did go back to oh, I just coughed out a piece of my brain. We went back to Florence to spend the night there before we flew back. And we stayed in this really nice hotel. At least it was nice. Until the fire alarm went off at 5 a.m. And there was no fire. It just went off at 5 a.m. for no reason. And like we were in our room and I was like up and I was kind of like, hey guys, do you think we should maybe go downstairs in case there's a fire? And my parents were like, no. I was like, okay, if we die, we die here, I guess. That's fine, whatever. It's fine, I don't fucking care anymore. So, you know, that was fun. But when we went back to Florence, like I said, I was so sick of Italian food at that point. I just literally I could not eat another piece of pasta or pizza. I went to fucking McDonald's and I got myself my fish fillet. And the prices were really good. I got myself a large soda, a large fries, and a fish fillet for 6.50 euros. That's like a $9 meal here. So that's like a $9 meal here, and I got it for like 6.50 euros. That's a steal. Holy moly. You went to the McDonald's close to the train station? Yeah, I was gonna go to the one inside the train station, but that one was kind of like crowded. So I went across the street to the one across the street from the train station. To be fair, that one was also crowded. But you could get a grilled fish because they would give me the whole fish. They would give me the whole fish. And I'm not going to fucking spend my time committing surgery on a piece of fucking fish that I then have to eat. And then it's like half of it I can't eat. And then it's like, oh, you have a little bit of like, oh, I'm not gonna, I fucking ate this whole fish bullshit. You're getting more fish for your bank? I can't eat the fish head. I can't eat the fish scales. I can't eat the fish bones. What is the point of serving me something I can't eat? I don't understand. I don't understand. Get a C1. They aren't gonna serve you the whole tuna. I don't know. There probably is like, they probably do serve like fish fillets, like filleted fish. I just don't know what it is on the menu. Fish ribs are bonus too. Oh, you people are all cavemen, aren't you? You people are unga bunga. Ooh, fish bone toothpick. Unga bunga, eat fish bone. Oh my god. I just fucking cavemen in this chat. Oh my god. You people are so unsophisticated. Oh my god. Ooga booga. Unga bunga. What else? Let's see. At least I eat broccoli. Okay, well, I don't like broccoli. And I can use chopsticks too. I can use I'm probably better at chopsticks than you, to be honest with you. Says the one who can't figure out a chocolate egg. I'm not the one who couldn't figure out the chocolate egg, okay? I'm not the one who tried to put the whole damn egg in my mouth. That was a child. I figured it out. Although, to be fair, I did assemble the toy inside, and the toy inside was slightly difficult to assemble. The instructions were not very clear. The instructions inside the Kinder Surprise egg were not very clear. Apologize to the Kinder egg, you bit the top. Is there a specific way I'm supposed to eat the Kinder Surprise egg? Is there a specific way I'm supposed to eat it? Did I eat the Kinder Surprise egg wrong? I'm confused. What's wrong with the way there's a seam on the egg? Okay, yeah, what am I supposed to do with that? It splits in half? Wait, really? Wait, no, I see the seam. It's in the picture. I just didn't know that it split in half. I thought you were just supposed to eat it. I didn't realize. What do you I've never eaten the Kinder Surprise egg before. Why? This is my first time eating a Kinder Surprise egg. Exactly. I thought the seam was an artifact of it being assembled. Did I really eat the Kinder Surprise egg wrong? This is why it's now banned. It's because of people like me who eat the egg the wrong way. Oh my god. Wow, now I'm embarrassed. I ate the Kinder Surprise egg wrong. Wow, really? I ate the Kinder Surprise egg wrong? Something that a child could do? I couldn't even figure out how to do it. I've never seen someone not understand this. Oh my god. I just thought you're just supposed to go for it. I thought you were just supposed to go for it. I genuinely didn't think you... I bet they bite the top of Easter eggs too. Well, yeah, how else are you supposed to eat the chocolate Easter egg? Thank you, Boiled Beef. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support in these trying times. My fellow Americans. I can do a good Obama voice. My fellow Americans. I do not know how to eat a Kinder Surprise egg. This may shock some of you, but today is the day in which I find out the proper way to eat a Kinder Surprise egg. Seal Obama? Real? It's only because I'm sick that I can do the Obama voice. My fellow Americans. Oh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds? What's the thing Obama says about the Chaos Emeralds? Wait, hold on. Let me Google this. Chaos. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Goes to Italy for 2 weeks, gets sick. Yeah, I got sick and I lost my voice. And now I'm Obama. That's basically what happened to me. I got the Euro virus. But you know what? I was not the... Like, on my flight back, there were also a bunch of other people that were coughing. So I think like a bunch of people caught whatever the fuck bug was going around Europe. And like now we're bringing it back to the States. I don't think I'm contagious anymore though. Because if I was contagious, my dad would have gotten sick and he hasn't gotten sick yet. The Euro virus. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Was there anything else interesting here? Oh yeah, that's right. I also picked up this, can of Pringles in Switzerland. Sweet paprika. This was really fucking good. I've never seen this flavor in the US. I hope they bring it over here because this flavor was really fucking good. This was really good. Really, really delicious. Oh my god. It was so good. So good. Very, very excited for that. Oh, is that it? I believe that's it for the end of the slideshow. There we go. Nice. That's pretty much oh my god. I was worried that this was gonna take like more than 2 hours, but it's only been like 1 hour and 40 minutes. You didn't get Paprika Forte? I didn't see Paprika Forte. You bet a C+ final grade? A C+? Hey, that's a passing grade. I'll take it. I'll take a C+. That's a passing grade. Ain't nothing wrong with a C+. Let me switch back to the chatting screen here since I don't have any other images to show you guys. There we go. Yay, we're back. But when I was on the plane back, my flight back was okay, let me tell you about my flight back. I got the whole row to myself. Like I was window seat, 2 seats next to me, empty. I got to lie down. Unfortunately, lying down is not as comfortable as you would hope it is. It is not as uncomfortable as you would hope it is. And the little, cause like they poke you in the back. The little seatbelts, they really poke you in the back when you're trying to lie down, so it wasn't that comfortable. It's like 9 hours. It was like I think going back was like, it was like 8.5 hours or something. I think just 8.5, 9 hours or so. Yeah, I think so. Not the longest flight I've been on. I've been on longer flights, but you know, it was fine. I got to sleep, sort of, kind of, and I got to watch the movies. I watched 2 movies. I finally watched Freddy's. I finally watched Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie. And you know what? It wasn't a bad movie. It was not a bad movie. It was, I thought it was going to be a bad movie, but it wasn't a terrible movie. It wasn't a terrible movie. I was pleasantly surprised by it. There were some wholesome parts. There were some spooky parts. The twist was a little bit like... The twist was kind of like... bad, I will say. The twist was kind of like, okay, that's like, you know, like, okay, fair enough. Like, that was probably something you probably could have made a little bit more interesting, but it was not a bad movie. It was not a bad movie. Do you know much about FNAF? I only really know about the memes and like vaguely lore stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should have Dolly autistically explain to me the FNAF lore for like 3 hours. That's a stream idea. That's a stream idea. But like, I know that about William Afton, and I know about the Bite of 87, and I know that the children are dead and they're in the suits, and no, it's so spooky. Yeah, Dolly, if you ever want to do that, I'm down. I'm down for that. If you want to like explain to me FNAF lore, I'm down for that. I have vague knowledge of Five Nights at Freddy's. We need Subway Surfers on the bottom of the screen for that one. Oh god. Okay, you're down? Okay. Yeah, you could do like a PowerPoint too. You could do like a fucking PowerPoint. Yeah, like a presentation. The Kinder incident is called the Bite of 24. Oh man. But yeah, it was not a bad movie. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie. That was a good movie. I was looking for the Markiplier cameo and I didn't see him. And then I googled it and Markiplier didn't actually have a cameo in the movie. So I was a little disappointed by that. But, you know, it is what it is. I thought it was funny how they had like the whistle guy as it was the whistle guy, right? Wait, MatPat did a cameo? Wait, was it MatPat instead of... Was it MatPat? Was it MatPat? No, because the whistle guy was the guy who played the main character, Mike, right? The whistle guy. What's the whistle guy's name? Matt. Wait, Matt. Cameo FNAF. Let me Google it. Where was... Wait, oh, he was the diner dude. Oh, wait, that was MatPat? Oh shit, you're right, that is MatPat. Oh, to be fair, I haven't really watched a lot of MatPat videos, so I didn't really recognize him. I haven't really consumed that much of MatPat's content, so I didn't realize that was him. But good for him, I guess. Let's see, cause hold on, cause the main guy, wait, no, Josh Hutcherson, wait, no, wait, am I crazy? Josh Hutcherson, okay, he was in the FNAF movie. Okay, yeah, the whistle guy. Okay, I was right about that. I thought I was hallucinating things again. No, okay. The whistle guy, Josh Hutcherson, FNAF. I thought that was funny. Matt's character was called Ness as a reference to his theory. Matt and his theories. His theories. Yes. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a bad movie. Oh my god, my hands are glitching out. I also watched Wonka. The Timothy Chalamet Wonka. And you know what? That wasn't a bad movie either. I did not like, people were hating on Wonka, but I didn't think it was like, it wasn't like, I'm not a musical person. I don't like musicals. I really don't like musicals. And like, I thought that was like an okay movie. And it was an okay movie. Like, it wasn't like the best movie I've ever seen, but it wasn't like the worst either. I think Timothy Chalamet did a good job. I think all the characters were really well acted, and like, you know, it was campy, it was exaggerated, but it was like a fun little movie. Yeah, no one stole the fizzy lifting drinks. I think this was before the era of fizzy lifting drinks. Like, I didn't know that Timmy could sing. I didn't know he had pipes on him. The duality of going from Paul Muad'Dib to William Wonka is quite a... There's a lot of like... the duality, the range, his range. I don't know, I liked it. It made me hungry for chocolate. It's a perfect movie to watch on your way to Switzerland, because like you get there and you're like, ooh, I'm hungry for chocolate because I watched the Wonka movie. And you get into the Swiss airport and it's like, here's all the chocolate. And it's like, ooh, don't mind if I do. We'll get a little of this, a little of that. And like, everyone's offering you free chocolate. They give you free chocolate on the plane. They give you like, you know, you go to the Lindt counter and they're like, here, have some free chocolate. And I'm like, ooh, don't mind if I do. Get a little of this. Very good chocolate. Very good chocolate. It might have been a little expensive though. It might have been a little bit more expensive than in the US, because I don't know what the Swiss franc to USD is. Let me find out. Oh, the Swiss franc is way more expensive. Well, it's not way more expensive than the dollar. It's like 1 Swiss franc is $1.10. So I may or may not have overpaid for the chocolate. I may or may not have overpaid for the chocolate. But you know what? It's from Switzerland, so it's fine. They have a Lindt store? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lindt is Swiss anyway. Switzerland is so expensive. Yeah, it's like, that is pretty expensive, because the euro is... I think it's 109. Okay, so the euro, it's only a little bit more, the franc is only a little bit more expensive than the euro. Well, that's some good chocolate. That was some good chocolate. I wish I'd gotten more, actually, because I just got the Kinder Surprise egg and the Lindt chocolate, which will probably go very quickly in my household because I've been snacking on it ever since I got back. But hold on. Oh man, I was like I said, I now empathize with the struggle of the Europeans to watch streams, because I remember I was talking to Roto, and Roto told me that, like, yeah, if you're in Europe and you want to stream, like to watch a stream, most people are like shit and they're only streaming like FIFA. And I'm like, damn, that sucks. I would rather die than watch someone stream FIFA. Let me tell you all the medicine I've taken today. I've taken a daytime cold medicine. I've taken cough medicine, Robitussin. I've taken a cough drop. I've taken some tea for coughs. And I've been drinking water, and I also had my asthma medicine as well because I thought that would help. And I still have that damn tickle in my throat that won't go away, and it's dry. Can we Leap Motion stop glitching out for one moment, please? But yeah, it's always a treat finding a streamer creator who's from Europe. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like the problem is that like Alex is morbing out. I am morbing out. Because, like, even I was, like, looking for people who are streaming at, like, Euro times. Them thingies. Yeah, I know, right? Ever tried milk with lemon and honey? I've tried water with lemon and honey. I don't know about milk with lemon and honey, though. I mean, I'd be willing to try it. Like, warm milk? I'm not crazy about warm milk, but I could try it. But, like, it's been like this for a week and it won't go away, and like I would prefer not to have to go into work on Monday talking like this, because I have to speak loudly at my job. And it's like, ugh, just gotta thug it out. Just gotta thug it out, I suppose. Cold milk? Yeah, cold milk probably. Oh, let me look at my little journal. Did I write anything important down in here? Hold on a sec. Let's see. But I did try to spend some time at least thinking about sort of the direction that I want my streams to go in, and how I kind of want, like, what I want to do with my content, right? Surely work can whip out the microphone. Yeah. And I kind of like, I think what I want to try to do, I'm going to stick to the gaming streams because that's what people come to me for. They come to me because they want to see me game. I do want to try doing one like more non-gaming stream a week though, but I will probably be streaming a little bit less, I think, going forward. I'm going to be, because like I said, my goal is to stream 4 days a week. And I think I'm going to just start doing 4 days a week as opposed to my usual 5 or 6, because my schoolwork has picked up significantly since like it started. Because like the past like classes that I've had over the past couple semesters have been super easy, and now these 2 classes I have are like, oh, actually you need to do work now. They're like 200 level classes, and they're like, oh hey, actually we actually want you to do work now. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I guess I have to put more effort into what I do now. So that doesn't mean I'm gonna be like putting less effort into streams, of course. It just means I'm probably gonna be streaming less. I think okay, hand. There we go. I think I'm probably going to be streaming, let's see. I know I'm gonna be doing Saturday, Sundays. I will be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be my schedule going forward. I think I might skip on Wednesday and Friday. Because, like, well, I don't want to... Zanetti fan, thank you so much for resubscribing. You've been subscribed for 12 months. Holy moly. I remember, wait, no, I know you. You were one of my first VIPs. You've been here since, like, I first got affiliate. Thank you so much. Thank you. That really means a lot that you've been here for a whole year. Speaking of, I happened to see that my Twitch anniversary, my affiliate anniversary is actually coming up at the end of the month, actually. To be honest, it's June 1st, to be specific, is my affiliate anniversary. But I don't think I'm going to be able to stream on that day. I don't think I'm going to be able to stream on that day, unfortunately. Maybe I could make it... Hold on, more water. I mean, I'm gonna be traveling. Oh, Dreamstrat, hello, welcome in. So I could theoretically take my laptop with me. To where I'm going. But if I did stream, it would be a late stream. It would probably be a late stream, like maybe... Probably like a midnight stream for EST. Probably like a midnight EST stream would probably be when it is. So I don't know how, like... good of an idea that would be, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it'll be fun. I don't have anything planned for it, actually. I really don't. Yeah, I don't have anything planned for it. You could celebrate your affiliate anniversary when you get back. That's true. I could do it when I get back. I could do it. Yeah, maybe we'll see. But I know next week I do want to do something. I want to read the Sonic Lore Bible, which was provided to me by Roto. Because apparently that shit is buck wild. And I did not know. It's not canon anymore, apparently. I don't know how long it is, actually. Maybe I should check the PDF and see how long it is. Because if it's too long, I might not be able to finish it all. Where is it? How many pages is this? Oh, it's 13 pages. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. That actually, I might need to do something else. That'll probably be like, take me like an hour. Unless I'm commentating on it. Well, we'll see. That'll be interesting. That'll be fun. That's something I'm planning on doing. But I don't have a schedule. Someone read it in an hour and a half. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. Oh, there was something I was gonna look up. Wait, what was that? What was that gun someone told me about? The volley gun? Or what was it? Obama chuckled. No. The duckfoot pistol. That's what I was gonna look up to see what that is. New from the Warframe forums. New secondary. Someone posted this on the Warframe forums for a concept as a weapon. That's funny. It only has like one reply to it, but someone is like, yeah, we should put the duckfoot pistol in Warframe. Sure, why not? Do it. It would fit in that game. Yeah, it absolutely would. It absolutely would. Okay, a volley gun is a gun with multiple single shot barrels that volley fired simultaneously. Duckfoot pistol. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Recoil of the 13-pound knock gun caused dislocated soldiers and clavicle fractures among the sailors firing knock guns. Oh my god. So it sucked ass. So it actually sucked ass. That's so funny. That's hilarious. I love that. I love that. It's someone was like, yo, we're cooking with this one. We're cooking with this fucking thing. And then it turns out that it sucks ass and it's really bad. That's hilarious. I love that. All guns back then sucked ass. That's why they got all goofy with it. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that. Because these are... Oh, they have it in the Assassin's Creed wiki? Wait, is it an actual weapon? Is that an Assassin's Creed? Wait, r/cursed guns. Duckfoot pistol. r/cursed guns. I love that. Okay, so there's this picture of a gun with like 4 different like... nozzles. I don't know what you call them. And the comment says... Anti-Weezer pistol. It's the anti-Weezer pistol. r/cursed guns. What is this? I'm probably not going to get most of these because I don't particularly care for these. Yeah, this is all... Yeah, I don't understand what exactly makes a gun cursed. Sorry. I guess that's cursed. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit out of my wheelhouse, I think. Yeah, I don't get any of these, sorry. But I can see how these would be funny to someone who's probably very much into guns. Oh, cursed gun review when? See, well, the problem with that is that, like, I don't know what makes a gun cursed. Like, if it's like the picture I showed you, where it's like, oh, it's like a gun, but it has four shooting holes, then that's like, oh, I guess that's pretty cursed. But if it's like, this gun doesn't have a muzzle flare, then it's like, I don't know that. I don't know what the hell that means. Like, what? Like, this gun doesn't have this thing. It's like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? We will help? Oh, God. They should put more of these in video games. That's what I think. They should put more of these in video games, because these are funny. These are really funny. Like, they probably sucked ass and they wouldn't work very well, but I love how just, like, stupid these things are. Muzzle flare is the fire when you shoot. I don't know that! Ugh. There's a video on YouTube called "You've Thought You've Seen It All, Boy." Okay, I'll see if I can look that up. The next Call of Duty has it? Oh, God. You've seen it all, boy? Or boy? Oh, this thing? Wait, hold on. Let me look at this real fast.
You thought you've seen it all, boy.
Oh, yeah, these are some cursed weapons.
Think you've got it all figured out.
Yeah, this is it.
Guns that only fire in one direction? Pitiful.
Now don't do anything anyone in a 30-degree angle would regret.
Yeah, that's the one.
Even my gun can play music. You thought it was over, boy.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that is.
I always have enough range to take
Okay, that one's actually really funny.
I'm only gonna ask you just this once. Which one?
Oh, this is really long. This is like 20 minutes long. Holy shit. Okay. That's like 20 minutes long. Jesus Christ. Those are some pretty funny guns, though. Those are some pretty funny cursed guns. They should put more cursed guns in video games. Like, what if, like... What's the game that people really like for the realism? War Thunder? What if in War Thunder, they just put the most, like, fucked up, like... weird, like, fake tank that anyone has ever seen, and it just makes everyone mauled so hard simultaneously that, like, every like... It makes people mauled so hard that, like, literally every, like, person in, like, government that plays, like, War Thunder just, like, spills, like, every secret. What if War Thunder is actually a psyop? Because it's, like, a Russian game, right? What if it's actually a psyop to, like, trigger people into revealing state secrets? What if it's a psyop? That would be so fucking funny. Because it's like, you know how there's a thing that people say, like, oh, if you want your Reddit post to actually gain traction, then you have to reply, like, with something wrong on an alternate account and people will correct it. Maybe it's like that kind of thing. Like, they do things incorrectly on purpose to make people mauled hard enough so that they'll, like, reveal the actual specs of the tanks. That would be, oh my God, that would be so funny. Holy shit. Fucked up if true. They did have My Little Pony planes? No way. Wait, in War Thunder? No, you're lying right now. War Thunder Wiki, Little Ponies in the Sky. 6 ponies are introduced in the game. From an April Fool's Day event. Okay. Okay, so it was an April Fool's Day thing. Alright, fair enough. That's like... You know, there's probably an overlap there. There's definitely an overlap in somewhere between people who play War Thunder and people who like My Little Pony. I'm sure there's an overlap there. I mean, that's probably why they did it, because they knew there was an overlap. They had the demographic information. They had the information. They found out. Oh my God. Oh, Dreamspat, thank you for the egg. So for one of my my classes, I'm doing like a I'm doing an advertising class, right? And one of the things I have to do is I have to choose a brand and I have to analyze that brand's like marketing strategy and shit, which I don't really know what I'm doing, but I am subjecting myself to watching like TikToks by Doritos. And you know what? They're pretty damn effective because today I was like, boy, I could really go for a bag of Doritos right now. Holy shit. Like a bag of Doritos sounds real good right now. Like, god damn, I want a bag of Doritos. Oh my god. Look at Mug's official Instagram account. It's unhinged. Like the root beer. Wait. Like the root beer mug? Okay. Instagram. Dog at mug root beer. Sorry, something went wrong. An issue, the page could not be loaded. Oh, Instagram might not like. Okay. Mug root beer Instagram. Can I see pictures? Hold on. It's not letting me load it. Oh, you mean like these memes? It's mug root beer. Okay, I think Instagram just doesn't want to load because I'm on a VPN. Zero sugar mug root beer is coming early 2024. Oh man, okay, actually wait, I could just look at this on my phone. I could just look at this on my fucking phone. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my phone right now. It reels like how many cans of mug can this toy oh wait, they're the ones who did that? Wait, they're the ones who did that. How many? Wait, they're the ones who did that? Best soup recipe. Step 1, boil your mug. Step 2, add noodles to boiled mug. Step 3, plate. Oh wow, this is very unhinged. This is very unhinged. The best caramelized mug dog recipe. Cook fizzy glizzy. Oh, they're cooking the hot dog in root beer. Caramelize the onions in root beer. I mean, Coca-Cola chicken is a thing, right? Don't they do that in like the Philippines? They like cook their chicken in Coca-Cola. I've had it before. You've been greeted by the mug root beer troll. This is a rare encounter. Wow, this is very unhinged. Good for them, I suppose. The European mind cannot comprehend the fizzy glizzy, yeah. But, it's, you know, I do get to say stuff like, Doritos is appealing to the Gen Z and Gen Alpha demographic by posting a picture of a Doritos chip dressed like Luke Skywalker for Star Wars Day. I can say shit like that. And the American doesn't okay, enough with the egg thing. Enough with the fucking egg bullshit. God damn. I could go for a root beer. What is a peanut butter and jelly? Wait, are you being silly, or are you actually seriously asking me what a peanut butter and jelly is? I mean, if you are, that's fine. I'm just like curious. Cause like if a peanut butter and jelly, it's like you get peanut butter and you get like jelly, and you put it in a sandwich. But I don't know. It's not like jelly. Isn't like it's not like jam, cause it's like, well, it's like jam. You can use jam. To be honest with you, you can use, because jelly is more like, it took you to adulthood to figure out a PB&J. Wait, really? Wait, you guys not have, because jelly is more like gelatinous, right? And jam is like jam. But personally, I've always found it easier to use jam in PB&J because the gelatinousness of jelly can be kind of like weird. I don't know how to describe it. Also, when I brought back some Nutella with me. I brought back some Italian Nutella because the Nutella they have here tastes way different than the European Nutella, and I don't know why. Like, it really does taste different, and I don't know why it tastes different. Let me look at the Amazon Let me look at the Amazon and see what it said. Jam and pancakes? Yeah, that's pretty legit. Nutella hazelnut spread. Because I swear to Christ, the Nutella here does not taste as nearly as good. Ingredients. Where can I find the ingredients? Sugar, palm oil, hazelnuts, cocoa, skim milk, vanillin, and artificial. You know what? Let me grab my Nutella from the kitchen and compare the ingredients here, because I'm pretty sure it's different. Hold on. Oh, you know what I just realized? So the ingredients are in Italian. So I know probably enough Italian that I could probably figure out what they're talking about, but let's see here. Ingredients: zucchero, sugar, olio di palma, palm oil, nocciole. I assume that's hazelnuts, latte, that's milk, scremato in polvere. I don't know what that means. Cacao, magro, that's chocolate. Emulsant, lecithin, I assume that's lectin, and vanilla. So the ingredients are very, very similar. Polvere is powder. Okay, so cocoa powder. Okay, interesting. Powdered something. Scremato. Scremato in polvere. Vanillina. Oh, vanillina. You know what? Let me just use fucking Google Lens and translate this. Let me just use Google Lens and translate this, because that's probably going to be better than what I can do here. Sugar, palm oil, hazelnuts, skim milk powder. Oh, it's skim milk powder. Low-fat cocoa. Oh, wait. So it says that the ingredients in the US one has whey. Whey in it. W-H-E-Y. So it does have the soy. Oh god, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's the quality of the ingredients as well. I think it's the quality of the ingredients. Because the quality of the Italian Nutella is absolutely 100% much higher than the American Nutella. I can tell that. I can tell you that with absolute certainty. Like, it's absolutely, like, true. Because, I mean, like, all the food there tastes fucking good, so they know what they're doing. Mamma mia, you cooked the pizza. Oh god, I don't want to have any more pizza. I'm done with pizza for, like, the next 3 weeks, dude. I can't have any more pizza. But it's similar, but it's definitely, like, different enough that it's, like... It tastes different. It tastes so different. It's like hard to explain. I wouldn't expect there to be a difference in the quality of stuff as cheap as Nutella. I mean, the only way for me to find out is if I buy an American Nutella. Our quality and ingredients. I swear to Christ, I could be crazy. I could be crazy, but I swear to God, it tastes different. I swear to God, well, where is it made? Where is it? Does it say where it's made? It doesn't. Let me go back to the Amazon listing. Because I assume... Huh. Let's see. Does it say where it's made? About this item... Ingredients. It says vanilla and artificial flavor. Europe Union imposes rules on food. Oh, okay. That's just the basics and banning certain ingredients, not the quality. I don't know, man. I don't know. I swear to God, it tastes different. Does it say, like, where it's manufactured? Oh, you know what? It's manufactured... The American one, it says it's manufactured in Canada. It says it's manufactured in Canada. And this one, I'm going to assume is manufactured in Italy. Because... why wouldn't it be? Does it say anywhere on here? Nope, just has a I don't know. I assume it's made in Italy. But I will, you know what? I'll see if I can get one of those little like baby packets of Nutella. Like those Nutella packs you get with like breadsticks. Tails, welcome in. Because they have like the pretzel sticks and like the breadsticks, like the little packets you can get, and I'll see if I can do like a taste test. Because like I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy about this. I know Nutella tastes different here. I know it does. Those might be different from normal jars of Nutella. You know what? You're probably right, actually, now that I think about it. They probably taste... Let me look at the ingredients and see. They make insect flour, and by law it has to be written in Latin. Wait, let me look at the ingredients. No, it's the same. It says it's the same. Sugar, palm oil, hazelnuts, skim milk, cocoa, soy lectin, vanillin. It says it's the same. But I see why you think it could be different, though. Guess I'll just... Oh boy. Yeah, all the phlegm is coming up for my throat again. Ugh. Oh, did I not show you guys the picture? Well, actually, it's not a very good picture, but I got like... They do Nutella croissants in Italy a lot. Like a lot. My dad would go to the I almost said the Farmacia, this like bakery in the morning, and he'd get me like a little like it was either a chocolate or a Nutella croissant. Cod, welcome in. Good to see you again. Good to see you. I'm still kind of sick. I'm still kind of sick, unfortunately, but I'm pulling through. I'm pulling through. I love this. I go to this Nutella page on Amazon. It says ingredients. Nutella. Yes. No shit. It also says it's vegetarian, which I guess technically, I suppose. I suppose that's not entirely untrue. Yeah, manufactured in Canada. Okay. I'm gonna head out, Royal Beef. No problem. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one. I might probably take a few days. I'm probably not gonna stream tomorrow, to be honest with you. I'm probably gonna take a few days to like recuperate and get my voice back a little bit. So I will probably... I can't say for sure right now if I'm going to do a stream on Sunday, the TF2 stream, because like I just like, if my voice is like this, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. But you know, we'll see. Well, because I still have like what, 3 days until Sunday. 1, 2, 3. We'll see how I feel on Saturday. Yeah, I've been seeing, oh my god, I've been seeing more people recently play like Mario 64. And I'm just like, I've been popping in and out of streams of people playing Mario 64, and I'm just like, yes, I'm glad I'm not the only one who is suffering so painfully in that game. I'm glad I'm not the only one who suffered in that game. Oh my god. Oh dear. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta cough again. Oh man, but I'm glad to be back. It was hard not streaming for like 3 weeks. I mean, it was easy because I didn't have to do anything, but I was also like I don't know, because it was like everyone was saying like, oh, we miss your streams, we want you to stream again, and I was like, oh man, maybe I should have brought my laptop with me and streamed just once or twice. But you know, considering I've gotten like still sick, it's probably not for the best, I suppose. Can't get around to playing most old games since I suck ass at platformers. Yeah, that's how, like, I wouldn't say I'm terrible at platformers, but like I would say like I was having enough trouble with it that like I was malding pretty hard, and I didn't enjoy it, even though I've like literally gotten close to beating the game before. I just like was not having a good time with it. But yeah, that's how I feel about some games too. Remember checking the ingredients because I smelled alcohol every time I opened one, it was there. What the hell are you guys talking about? I started missing your streams a weekend. I miss streaming too. I miss streaming. I mean, I feel like it was good that I took some time off to like, you know, kind of recalibrate myself, because I was starting to feel a little bit like I was starting to feel a little bit like, you know, stuck in a way, like I wasn't really doing much in improving. But I actually think my plan went pretty well, which was posting stuff on my YouTube, because I did get like, I reached 1K on YouTube, by the way. I finally reached 1K on YouTube. I can finally monetize my VODs. I can do ads on them, which is great. Not that I will be getting much money from that, but you know, it's something. And I also got a small tiny boost up here as well. So I think that's probably going to be a good strat for me going forward, is like, if I cannot stream, then I will try to have some content available on my YouTube for people to like, to watch, you know, and to at least consume in some form or another, you know. Because I feel bad just like leaving people with nothing, you know. I don't think that's really like super fair to you guys and whatever. But yeah. Let me see. I'm like looking, or I'm probably gonna call it soon, and I'm trying to find like someone to raid, and I'm not really seeing anyone I feel comfortable raiding right now, because like I need to rest my voice, because like it's but I'm glad that you guys have given me such a warm welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. Yeah, for those of you who are new here, I also post my VODs on my YouTube channel. I know I'm plugging my YouTube again, but you know, you can check me out there. I also published a new short today that I actually worked really hard on. And by worked hard on, I mean I spent like an hour and a half in Premiere on it. So it would really make me happy if you guys could go check out and perhaps share that short, because I actually did put effort into it. I think it's weird how like the Peggle short kind of blew up. The Peggle short has like 26,000 views for some reason, which is weird, because I did not think that like the Peggle short would do very well, but apparently it did. So I guess there are more Pegists out there than I previously thought. So I'm gonna switch over to the ending stream here. Oh yeah, I need to take a rest. So there might be a stream on Sunday. I can't say for sure yet. We might be doing TF2 on Sunday. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for welcoming me back. I'm happy to be back, even if I am a little bit sick. Thank you to all the new followers as well. There's quite a few. I'm not going to go through and thank all of them, but thank you so much. And before I go, I just want to say I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. And hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.